Hi, my name is Kevin Peyton. I'm the Executive Director of Joshua's Place. Joshua's Place is a community outreach organization that exists to help individuals and families in poverty overcome the barriers in their lives that cause instability. We desire that families experience generational change through physical, developmental, rehabilitative, and spiritual support. We believe poverty can be material and relational, so involved relationships are the difference between temporary relief and eternal solutions. In order to know where we're going, it's important to understand where we've been. Joshua's Place started as a food pantry in the basement of a small house in South Lebanon in 2008. We started by serving 15 families with 10 volunteers. Today, Joshua's Place serves more than 500 people directly with more than 175 volunteers. 4 years ago, we began dreaming and praying about advancing the mission of Joshua's Place. We knew that if we were going to impact an entire community and to help transform generations, we would need to expand our vision into more developmental solutions. We started this transition by focusing on the children of our community. We knew from working with educators that a hungry child is a child unable to effectively learn. So we launched our King's Power Pack program that now serves more than 250 kids each weekend of the school year. That's over 40,000 meals every year. As our vision grew, we knew we needed a larger and more permanent home in South Lebanon, so in 2012, we leased space at the former elementary school and began the work of repurposing its use into a community center. This gave us a more permanent home and allowed us to launch our first ever summer camp in the village. This year was our third camp at the community center, and we saw almost 100 lower income kids from the community come to camp 3 days a week for 4 weeks. We found that families we served were impacted by a digital divide that limited their access to computers and internet, so in 2013 we built Sammy's Place Learning and Technology Center. This center is used regularly by community members and also serves as a classroom for the developmental courses we offer to adults. Having the benefit of a larger facility and being in the center of our community, we were perfectly positioned to launch our Whiz Kids mentoring and tutoring program for South Lebanon Elementary School. Whiz Kids is a one-to-one reading literacy outreach that serves elementary age students. We started with one school, 32 kids and 32 tutors in 2013, and have grown this year to 3 schools, 75 students, and nearly 80 volunteers. These tutors are high school students, retired grandmas, and corporate lawyers that give an hour each week to invest in the lives of a child. Of course, we still help families with groceries through our food co-op. 2 years ago, we asked the 50-member families to give $4 every time they came, and this money could be used to increase our membership by 10 families. Our 4 for More program has changed the dynamic of what was previously our free store by giving members the dignity of participation and the opportunity to serve their neighbor. This past year, we distributed over $50,000 in groceries. $6,000 was paid by members through their $4 donation. Our food co-op participants are given 1-year memberships and are required to complete at least 1 developmental course per year. The curriculum for these courses deal with real-world issues that we see in the lives of our member families. We're currently on our 3rd session of Faith and Finances and have seen 50 low and moderate income families participate to date. It's an 8-session course that focuses on healthy attitudes and habits in our personal finances. Participants learn relevant skills that help them with writing a family budget, managing expenses, increasing income, and creating an emergency savings account. We've also launched our first ever Common Sense Parenting course. 2 years ago, in speaking with the local school counselor, I asked if there was one developmental course Joshua's Place could offer to help the kids in your building, what would it be? Without hesitating, the counselor said, parenting. Parenting children is a complex task, regardless of our income levels. Imagine the stress of parenting while also maneuvering through the complexity and instability that's brought on by poverty. Common Sense Parenting is a 6-session course that gives families practical tools on how to better parent their kids and bring more stability into their homes. We know that futures are being changed through this work. As we expand our vision towards development, and we have to deal with the issues of rehabilitation, specifically issues of addiction and recovery. Drug and alcohol addiction does not discriminate against income levels, so we offer recovery support to a wide range of socioeconomic levels. Celebrate Recovery is a faith-based, step-by-step program that helps individuals with their hurts, hang-ups, and habits. We meet twice a week at the community center and have seen families redeem through the joy of sustained recovery. Finally, we regularly come across families in crisis that require short-term care for their children. Typically, it's a health issue, incarceration of a parent, or some other major disruption in the stability of the family. To help meet these temporary needs, we now partner with Safe Families of Cincinnati. Safe Families is a movement of families giving hope to parents in crisis. We expand the community safety net by providing parents with mentoring relationships and tangible support. Volunteer families open their homes to children, allowing parents to work out their problems without worrying about losing parental custody. This year, we've had 4 placements of Joshua's Place families in the local host families. It's not just rescuing a child, it's redeeming a family. As I talk about all that are growing and moving at Joshua's Place, I want to be careful that you don't hear them as simply a list of programs. There's one issue that brings all these things together: generational change. As a Christian organization focused on the eternal, we're not satisfied with short-term solutions. We want to see lives forever impacted by the work God is doing through Joshua's Place. We believe that changed individuals change families and therefore change communities. This redemptive message is the very heart of the gospel message that was given to us by Jesus. What is equally beautiful is that God multiplies the benefit by not just changing those in need, but by also changing the hearts of those that give. We believe there's something very unique and impactful happening at Joshua's Place. We're willing to swim upstream against the tides of transactional solutions and invest in the longer-term change that comes with invested relationships. This takes time, resources, and facilities to accomplish, and we can't do this without the support of our community. Would you consider investing in that mission? The writer of Proverbs tells us that those that are kind to the poor lend to the Lord, and He'll repay them for what they've done. I'm not asking you to give to Joshua's Place. I'm asking you to lend to the Lord and the work He's doing in our community.